Okay, ran out of time on the last recording. It was like 30 minutes. I try to make these things, I like to make these things not 30 minutes, but I had to. But this is JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore. That's 26725 West Central Avenue. That's Toledo, Ohio. 43617-419-531-6097. The rest of the stuff that was out of that previous box was the Deadpool Assassins, got Descender, and Royal City, 2 Jeff Lemire books. The other cover, 2 New World. Got 1 Wakanda Forever, and that cover, 2 Wonder Woman, the B cover. Now, let's get this other box open, and it'll be on my way to getting these comics all counted up. So, let's see what we got here. Looks like another fairly big week for comics. Close to 100 titles I put out last week. I would certainly be happy with 75. New issue of Redneck is out. And again, love this book, but again, I know, broken record. These companies don't care. We got the next issue of Archie Super Teens versus the Crusaders. A few copies there. Looks like the second printing to Thor #1 is out also. Got the additional cover to Star Wars Adventures. There's the second printing cover. Sales on this book, I'm sad to say, have been plummeting. Mainly because the artwork is pretty atrociously bad. Does not fit the book. Does not fit the comic at all. I've only got 1 copy of that Aquaman here. There should be more copies somewhere. Batman Volume 6 trade, Bride or Burglar. And yet some more copies to X-Men Second Genesis. There's 3 different covers there. And that's based on the Art Adams cover. Here's the other cover to Moon Shine. Again, I give this book very, very high marks. They're the team that was behind the highly successful 100 Bullets. If you've never read 100 Bullets, do yourself a personal favor. Read 100 Bullets. New issue of American Gods. That's the Glenn Fabry cover. And see, the Hellblazer has come to an end. Final issue. Some characters, they just can't find their path. Now, when it was a Vertigo title, it sold very well, so maybe it needs to go back to being a Vertigo title, that people may not have enjoyed it without having that teeth. They took away John Constantine's teeth. There's another cover to Blackwood. And yet another cover to The New World. I think this makes 4 covers now. $4.99 book, $5 book. I don't know how necessary it was to have that many cover. Stephen King's son, Joe Hill. The Cape, the new series from him. Let's see, we have the rest of the covers, the David Mack covers to American Gods. The new American Gods series. We've got the latest issue of Crossed. There's a fairy tale cover that you won't find in your normal Grimm's fairy tale books. And another cover to The Realm. Customer that likes to get all those covers, so they getting set aside for him. And I see the rest of my Aquaman covers, which is nice. Nice to see. The rest of my Realm covers. And If the Ors Prime, I had a chance to read that. This may be a hot book as of tomorrow because of what happens in that. All I'll say is somebody doesn't get out alive. Nobody gets, someone, the Jim Morrison, The Doors, no one gets out alive. Well, somebody doesn't. Variant cover to Teen Titans with Crush, Lobo's daughter. Another cover to Transformers Unicorn. We've got issue 49 to Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, where they're fighting the Dark Stars. It's a very good cover there. Issue 50 will be the last issue of Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, and the Green Lantern. It will come back as just the Green Lantern, written by Grant Morrison, and it's going to be single day in the life issues. Got Savage Dragon, Eric Larson, issue 236. He has done every single issue except the issue where everybody kind of switched books, but then Eric, that this was disrespectful to his Image partners, decided that he had to go back and redo that issue. So there's like 2 number 5s or 6s. Last issue, The Punisher, and then they start over, of course, with new number 1, because that's what Marvel does. They like to start over and over and over and over and over again. Makes it confusing for people. When somebody comes in looking for, hey, do you have Punisher number 6? Well, which series? What do you mean, which series? Well, which series are you looking for? There's a dozen different Punisher series. Which series are you looking for? The Terrifics. This book has been terrific. I know it's a bad pun, but it has been terrific. If you're not picking up the Terrifics, please do. You'll be very happy that you do. Got the alternative cover, or another cover on Punk's Not Dead. Wish that sold better. Here's the variant cover of Justice League Dark, the Grey Capullo. You've got Swamp Thing again. He looks like he should be with George Clinton and Funkadelic. Somebody's going to be enjoying the green there. The rest of my covers to Justice League Dark. It's got Detective Chimp as well. We've got the other cover to Hack Slash with Wolverine, with Vampirella, excuse me, with Vampirella. And here's another second printing. The Marvel decided they had to have 2 second printing covers to Thor, and neither cover could they get the logo correct. See X-Men Blue, I see Marvel Team Up, or Marvel 2-in-1. I see Britannica from Valiant in here as well. X-Men Blue. Now, this is something here that you got the X-Men that came from the past and fighting Magneto. Now, Magneto, as much experience he has, especially with his inexperienced team. Now, they've been around a while. They've been around a little while, but still, very inexperienced team. Magneto should just clean their clocks. Somebody like Magneto should just clean their clocks. Got the issue 3 of Hunt for Wolverine, Mystery and Madripoor. This is the cover B, the variant cover, as they like to say. Got Devil Dinosaur, issue number 33. Interesting cover. Okay, you've got Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. You've got Moon Girl. and she's on this giant Tyrannosaurus Rex. Again, my main question that's never been addressed in this series is, what does that Tyrannosaurus Rex eat? What does it eat? And how come every time it shows up, cops should be all over the place? You know, that's a big glaring what the hell? Again, what's this book called? Oh, it's Max Allan Collins. No, that's not what it's called. Star Wars Lando. But go back to Devil Dinosaur. What does this Tyrannosaurus Rex eat? Because it is a carnivore. Doesn't eat plants. Maybe that's where the homeless population of New York has gone to. We've got Britannica. We've got both covers. Lost Eagles of Rome. Valiant keeps trying. They keep trying. God bless them. Rick and Morty. If there's a crazier show out there these days, I don't know what it is. Here's the variant cover. The studio edition of Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. Issue 51 cover The Flash. Last Race of Wally West. Perhaps. They've done this before. Let's see what kind of a new spin they put on it. You know, that's the trouble with characters that have been around as long as some of these characters have been around for. You know, been there, done that. The other cover too, Joe Hill's The Cape. I see more copies of Descender from Jeff Lemire. See the Dr. Aphras, issue number 22. I've got several of my Star Wars collector customers that told me they are done with Dr. Aphra. They can no longer take the PC content of the book. So that's too bad. Okay, we've got the Virgin cover to Titans number 20. I predict this is going to be a big seller tomorrow. We've got more copies. We've got Lost Legion. Now the funny thing about Lobo's daughter, looks like a certain character that they changed the gender on for the Deadpool movies. Doesn't she look like somebody from that? Could certainly be a character like that. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps number 49, the art or the variant Virgin covers. Got just a few comics left. Black Mask, We Are the Danger. Black Mask, unfortunately, does not sell very well for me. I buy just one copy for a customer. Another cover to Dark Souls. Got one of the other covers to Crossed. Crossed is a very, very different book. Not for everybody. Not for the easily offended. The great thing about Crossed is you could never ever make a movie, a TV series, an animated series of it, because if you did, it would be so neutered and butchered, it would be unrecognizable. It'd be like taking a steak. I'm going to make you a steak, and by the time it's said and done, it was a piece of rye bread. There's the other cover to Rick and Morty. Again, what a crazy show. I don't know how they come up with their concepts, but somehow they do. Those guys, they must be drinking a lot of moonshine down there in Atlanta. Issue 7 of Sonic. It also has a very sparkly logo on it. Grave Trancers, this one here, I've got 2 customers that buy it, so I buy 2 copies. Got another issue of Vamp Blade. Adventure Time, beginning of the end. Another cover 2, Big Trouble in Little China, Old Man Jack. We got the regular cover 2, Hunt for Wolverine, Mystery and Madripoor. Just about at the end here. We've got the other covers to Barbarella. Pestilence, a story of Satan. Could be torn from today's headlines. Transformers Lost Light. Again, these copies are set aside for a couple of customers that I have. Spirit Hunters from Xenoscope. The same thing here. I used to support and buy a lot of these, but they just don't sell. If stuff does not sell, I stop buying. We cannot return our product. So if it does not sell, it is just is dead money. Variant cover 2, Justice League Dark #1. And we're coming to the end here. This is the last stack. We've got Looney Tunes. Look at Porky Pig. He's hitting the roids to help juice up his pork products for the industry, so you can chow down on that. X-23 #2, who used to be all new Wolverine. I guess she's not quite as all new anymore. But that's it for this box. We've got some other stuff that we're going to unbox. And again, still working on that giant collection from the 60s and 70s. Lots of good comics in there. Certainly don't hesitate to come in and buy yourself a classic. Thank you. And remember, this crazy world that we live in today, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. You know, try to take a deep breath and put your feet in the shoes of the other person there.